Okay. Anyways, we are going to take a look at the letter from the producer. This just dropped today? I think it dropped today. Edited July 18th. Yesterday. Okay, dropped yesterday. More importantly, look at this person's name. This is an admin named Garbage King. So, this basically is an update for where they want to go with the game, if that makes sense. They're kind of addressing like all the, I don't know if you all saw it, but like the Unite community has been pretty upset about like what's been going on. And if you play the game, and if you play ranked, and if you play casual, you'll kind of know what they're feeling, because it's been really rough to jump into a game nowadays. It just feels way more mentally difficult to play this game nowadays, and they're trying to address it basically. So, of course, it's the 3rd anniversary, right? We're getting Ho-Oh very soon. Thanks to support trainers like you, we are responsible for over 150 million downloads of Pokemon Unite worldwide, celebrating the game's 3rd anniversary. And then for this year, of course, we're going back to previous events and introducing new defender Ho-Oh. Few changes coming up to share with you all. July 19th, so that is today. Okay, Ho-Oh is going to Aos Island July 19th, so the event starts today. It's the same thing with all the other previous Pokemon releases, where if you finish the event, you get the Unite license, the character, for free. So, like, I cannot stress that enough, that Ho-Oh is going to be absolutely busted, and make sure you finish the event so you can have Ho-Oh for free. Definitely finish the event. Definitely just log in, do the event. That way you can save some money, save some time, and you will have the broken characters. The fact Ho-Oh's defender not support is wild. Yeah. I really want to see somebody. I mean, Ho-Oh kind of does it. But I want to see like a support character that heals with fire. Like a cleansing flame or like a purifying flame sort of thing. Like, I personally would love to see like Flareon in the game as like a support. I would either say Vaporeon or Flareon as an evolution to kind of be like a support. Water is known for healing, but not really fire, and I think that'd be really interesting. Anyways, as a defender, Ho-Oh is good at withstanding attacks from opponents. Its Unite move, Rekindling Flame, revives all allies that have been knocked out. It's like a radius. It's like a radius of like a Duraludon alt, I want to say. Or not alt, sorry, not alt. Oh yeah. A Duraludon alt. Where he does a little spinny thing. Oh, his 90 base defense. How was Bro Defender? Oh, he's special defensive. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, he's good against special attackers. Interesting. Good to know. Even if all of its allies are knocked out in battle over Rayquaza during the final stretch of the match, Ho-Oh's Unite move can turn the tide and bring them all back. Powerful Unite move is activated by consuming your Aos energy. The more you consume, more allies you can revive. I wish they told you like how many. You know what I mean? Like one ally is 15 energy, or like one ally is 30 or something like that. You know what I mean? But I'm sure you can revive your entire team, so I think the max would be like, what, 40? Interesting. It's interesting how the numbers work for that. Is 4. I mean, 4 more defense. He just attack 4. That's crazy. That's wild. Does he use special attack or physical attack? When Ho arrives, you'll have the chance to earn his Unite license through an event. Be sure to participate and experience its rainbow-colored power. Yeah, wild. Okay, so this is the big thing, right? EX license changes. When EX licenses were introduced in December of 2023, the intention was to express the strength of legendary Pokemon in a way that was easy for anyone to experience. This categorization was introduced not only to help balance battles, but to add dimensionality to them and introducing weaknesses in exchange for strength, which which they did not have on release. They just did not have any weaknesses. You know what I mean? Basically, you had like Zacian, who was completely and utterly busted, and it just had to like expend Eos energy to like do an even more busted attack. It was already good without expending energy for that attack. And then they nerfed it and nerfed it and nerfed it and nerfed it, and it's still like to this day, like nowadays, it's like still like a good pick. Nobody plays it like outright as like, oh, I have to play this Pokemon, but like it's still a good choice. But like Mega Mewtwo X and Y are both like insane. Were insane on release. Where like if you didn't have that Pokemon on your team, same with Zacian, if you didn't have that on your team, just surrender. You know what I mean? Just surrender, because there's like no, you're just gonna get stomped on. Like there's no coming back from that. You know what I mean? Miraidon, I don't know what to tell you. I'm a big Miraidon hater. I do not think Miraidon's very strong. Whenever I see him in a match, I immediately target them. I am gonna go on record and say I don't think Miraidon's very good, but very annoying, which could be perceived as very good, like S tier. But I don't think Miraidon's busted. I think they released Miraidon, and it was just decent. I think it was okay. It was pretty good. But Charge Beam and what was Thunder, I think it was, those were annoying. Those are super annoying because Thunder follows you. But other than that, I didn't think Miraidon was that crazy. But yeah, so they're impacting Zacian, Mega Mewtwo, X and Y, and Miraidon, as well as, you know, rolling out the changes with Ho-Oh as well. Because they want people to use them more often. Since with like ranked mode, you can only bring one EX character. And I think even some higher levels, you can't bring any EX at all. So they want you to be able to like invest in a character and be good with this character, and you can actually still bring them into ranked. So they're gonna like kind of tone them down to not be so absolutely like bonkers in terms of like power difference. So basically, it's kind of what they're saying here. Like, you know, we want people to use the characters that they like, but they introduce them to be a different dimension of strong, basically. So it's like, okay, they're assuming that you're always going to bring an EX character in with you. And if you don't, you're handicapping yourself. So it's like one person on your team has to be an EX character, which like is just not, I don't think that's a good idea. Why do they only EX when they all suck? They just cringe. I love a cringe character. What can I say? I'd rather have something that's cringe than overpowered. You know what I mean? We want to ensure the diverse range of Pokemon represented in a well-balanced battle environment with a roster of over 60 Pokemon to choose from. Is there 60 characters? Wait, are there actually 60 characters so far? Am I blind? I've unfortunately not seen many adjustments, while others are seen as a staple in battles. Yeah, I agree. Some Pokemon you just need. Because we want to make sure everyone can play their favorite Pokemon. We'll be balancing adjustments once a month, making small adjustments in between to ensure a fresh battle experience. Doesn't Overwatch do that? Doesn't Overwatch have like a monthly like big patch, or like 2 patches per season to make sure everything's like kind of equal? But they're still like gonna add more Pokemon until the battle. Wait till they pass Smash Bros. Roster? Yeah, true. Oh my god. Well, I mean, I don't know if you know this, but like League of Legends has like what, 100 characters? Hold on, I want to fact check that. Hold on. 168. There's 168 characters in League of Legends. So, I mean, that's insane. Can you imagine 168 Pokemon in this game? And trying to balance all that? Oh my god. It's a nightmare. People like Comfey. You know what's crazy? Comfey is so like nerfed into the ground, but it's still like pretty decent. They nerfed the absolute ever-living flower petals out of Comfey. Phoenix and Zorua. Pokemon fans don't even know. That's crazy. Yeah, exactly. Heracross when? Heracross when? Mega Heracross would be dope for its Unite. Lizzie needs some help. I think she's also pretty decent right now. Other than the fact she hits like a wet noodle. I mean, for good reason. New Pokemon. I don't know how often I want them to release a new Pokemon. I don't want them to release like a new Pokemon every month, because that's insane. And to balance check that, to QA check that, that's insane. I think maybe like one every 2 to 3 months, maybe. So that way there's like maybe 4 new Pokemon a year. I don't know. That might be too much, maybe might be too little. Final word, as we celebrate our 30th anniversary, we want to thank you all for the valuable feedback you provided us so far. Your passion and continued support is important, and our team will continue to take on challenges in order to meet your expectations. Thank you everyone for your passion and enthusiasm and your continued support of Pokemon Unite. Here's to another year of battles on Eos Island. That's it. So, I mean, honestly, I would have loved for them to address the matchmaking. I would have loved them to address how bad the matchmaking is right now. But, I mean, I don't know how you would fix that. You know what I mean? It's just the quality of players that we're getting in-game is... I'm gonna sound terrible for saying this, but it's so poor. The people that we're playing with are like so bad at just random intervals. You could be playing Grandmaster. Not Grandmaster, sorry, that's the League of Legends. You could be playing in Master Rank. Like, I've been watching other people play this game. In Master Rank, the higher, like, elos, like the higher echelon, and people are still, like, AFKing. They're still, like, running around in circles. They're still, like, not staying in lane and just, like, leaving and abandoning their team. They're not fighting at Ray. They're not, you know, they're not doing, like, the very simple things that get you into Master Rank. And they're just, I don't know how they got there. You know what I mean? I'm not good at this game. I will be the first to admit that. I'm terrible at this game. But, like, I'm not even Master Rank. You know what I mean? I can't even get to Master Rank. Because I'm that bad. But, like, how do you get to Master Rank and still be that terrible at the game? Is it just free time? I don't know. Why is Urshifu in trending? I think Urshifu got a buff to, like, its water form, I believe. So people are running that right now. But also, yeah, they updated the shop. So the shop tells you, like, what people are buying. Quote unquote trending, basically. But, you tell me Comfy's in the game, but Pidgey, Mudkip, and Heracross ain't. Real. I mean, that's my main thing I wanted them to address, was, like, the matchmaking. Because, like, that's the main thing I have a problem with. Believe it or not, I don't mind the monetization of the game. I've bought, like, the Battle Pass a couple times. I don't mind it. It's not terrible. You get a lot of rewards for actually playing the game. It's not bad. That's, like, the main thing. It's so frustrating to go up against a team. If you're solo queuing, it's miserable. And, you basically have to play in duos or trios. You have to. You have to. Because otherwise, you'll be trying your absolute hardest, and then you have, like a Dodrio just running from top lane to bottom lane, getting jungle, not helping during fights. You know what I mean? Not gonna name names, but you know what I mean. So, hopefully they address something like that. I'm glad they're getting rid of EX. There's no reason for these Pokemon to be any stronger than the other ones. I understand the legendaries, but, like, we have mythicals that are just regular Pokemon. But, you have a word with the devs. That's crazy. But yeah, that's our wrap up for the letter from the producer. I believe this is the first time we've got a letter from the producer. The first time that we've actually received something like this. But I could be wrong. I need to do everything but talk to them. That's wild. Beating them. That's crazy. That's wild.